Gemini, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me, you guys. I send you much love and light. Thank you for clicking on this video. And if you are returning, welcome back. And if you are new, please subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. And this is going to be your monthly love reading, Gemini. So this energy will be for the whole month of February. So let's take a look and see what is coming in for you guys. But before I do, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. So Gemini, let's take a look at what is going on around you now. Let's look at the present, and then we're going to look at what is coming in. I can see there's this energy around you guys where some of you may have just gotten out of a relationship. And you're thinking now about where your life is supposed to go, thinking about it in a very serious way, because I see where you're doing a lot of analyzing, looking at your life from different perspectives, looking at it, what it would be like if you had gone down the road with this person. And I know that some of you feel like it was the best choice to break free from that, although it is something that's you're still losing sleep over it because you're still thinking about regret that's here, wishing that this person could have been different with you. Some of you feel like you were forced into this decision to have to move forward. I can see that. And then I can also see where you feel like it's the best choice to break free, but there's still something here where you guys may turn around and go back to that connection with whoever this is, because there's like a choice that's been made to walk away, but at the same time there's also like this chance. There's a chance that someone can open up their heart again if the person there's a chance that someone will open up their heart again if this person wasn't as closed off. I see this energy of wanting someone to receive the affection, and then they're just very closed off. They're very guarded. So some of you may not even have been in a relationship with this person, but you had a connection. Feelings were definitely growing, and one of you may have wanted it to be more, because I can just see the energy of there's a closeness that's there, but for some of you, you felt like you had to break away from their energy and not necessarily breaking up with them, because I see some of you could have even chosen to break free of like a friendship. That's what's here. So there is it's good for someone to know that may seem like it's a final choice, but it's not a final choice. And if someone would do the right thing as far as opening themselves up, they may have the opportunity to fix the connection. This is important for you to know, Gemini, because it could be, this could be what your person is feeling if you felt like someone walked away from you. And it's also, for whoever's watching this, I can't speak for which side you're on, but it is important to know that there is still a chance of fixing things. I can see this Cancer energy that's here, but there's also like a lot of pessimism about wanting to move things forward. There's someone who just feels like the connection is not going anywhere, like it's set up for failure, and they just feel like, you know what, I'm just relinquishing control of it. Like whatever happens, happens. That's really how they feel. And so there's a lot of freedom that comes with breaking away. But the secret here is that there could still be a chance for someone if they would do things right. If they would do things right, there could still be a chance. But they're going to have to do it quickly. They are. They're running out of time. They're going to have to show a side to them that they've been holding back. Because I see here where someone is so guarded about letting the other person in, truly letting them in. And they may not even, they're so blind that they might not even see that they're doing this themselves. They don't even see it. And I know that you guys realize that because it's not easy to walk away, but it's like something that felt like it had to be done, leaving the connection behind, the bond behind, even the friendship behind. Hoping that because you walked away, this person will turn around and see the connection that is there. Because I know you guys feel like this is a very, very significant person, because you feel like there's such a balance in the connection. Like this person makes you laugh, makes you smile, and then there's just so much romantic energy that you feel here as well. But I just see that someone is very blind and even ignoring their own intuition, what they're being divinely guided to do. They're just like they're not even able to receive the messages that are all around them to guide them in the right direction. So I can see here this energy of walking away. Walking away until walking away because you do hope it's going to restore things. You do hope that by walking away, it's going to make this person realize what they have in the connection, whether this is a friendship for some of you, or whether it's, you were in a romantic relationship. The friendship has a fine line though, because I know that it feels like it was so much more. So this is important for you guys to know, because it could be how someone is feeling about you, Gemini. Someone feels like they're on their like last chance. That's what they're saying, like, okay, I'm gonna give them one last chance, but they may not even realize that this is their last chance, because someone is very close to breaking free if they haven't already. All right, I want to take a look and see what is coming in for you guys. Let's see what Spirit shows us is coming in for the month of February. I can see where there's, just look at this couple that's already coming in, King and Queen of Swords. Pisces energy is here, as well as Libra. So you guys could be dealing with a Pisces or Libra, or you could have that in your chart. You know what? I see someone continuing in this same energy where they just don't have tolerance for what feels like a game, what feels like it's totally unfair, and someone is just growing sick and tired of it, and they're remaining in this energy until they see that this person is going to treat them the way that they want and make things fair and make things balanced. So I can see a lot of you, whoever this is, someone is choosing to be kind of tough. Maybe they haven't even seen this side of you, and you feel like you need to show this side in order for this person to make things right. And I definitely see a lot of you choosing to refrain from anything like physical, intimate, sexual with this person, because This Queen of Swords is someone who is very empowered, and this is someone who is taking the strength back, taking back control, where like they just kept giving away the control by letting this person make every other decision about the connection. You know what's funny about this energy is that someone may not realize that the connection actually does lie in their own hands. It's not up to this person to decide where it goes, because you are the one who decides whether or not this is something you want to tolerate. You know, we can't fix or change anyone. So ultimately, walking away is your decision. You take that empowered step in doing that. And you're taking the empowered step by keeping your guard up, protecting your heart until you see that this person is going to deliver. Because the energy that's here is something still feeling like it's very unfair. Very, very unfair. Because I know that some of you can let your heart run away with you against your better judgment. So that's what I can see for you guys. And it's like when that happens, something is definitely restored, could be restored within yourself, where you feel balanced again, where you feel like, you know what, my intellect and emotion is balanced, and like my head isn't all over the place. I'm not losing sleep anymore. So this is a beautiful thing to see, because it's like a relief, and it's like clarity and taking back control and not giving into this person. Because when you do give into them, it feels like you suffer from something that's very unfair with this. I mean, this is not to be taken lightly, this Justice card coming in reverse. Let's look further into that. So it's a beautiful thing though, because what's happening is that you're not gonna let this happen to you anymore, about feeling like you're taken advantage of and feeling like this person just gets what they want. You're gonna see, some of you are gonna have a realization here. You're going to have the realization just about who you are and what you have to offer. Because I see that you guys have so much to offer. As, oh my gosh, whether this is a man or a woman watching this, the Nine of Pentacles is someone who is very independent, very sure of themselves, even financially stable. This is someone who takes care of themselves. They dress nice. They are very classy, confident. They have grace and elegance. And this is really someone who, whenever they step out into the world, they get so much attention, even if you don't realize it. It's like people admire you and strive to be like you, wish to be like you. So just know that this is the energy that you're in coming up in the month of February. And I think a lot of it has to do with the realization that this person's energy is just not where you want it to be, because they're coming through as this little measly Page of Cups. That's someone who is not truly offering a sincere connection. They may present it that way, but when you look closer, you'll be able to see that it's insincere and it's not true. And it's someone who is just playing games. I'm telling you, they're just playing games at this point. And you guys are going to start to realize it if you haven't already. I know some of you have made the choice to walk away. And I can see that the energy that they're in is still being very childish, still being immature, insincere, and just not in the same mindset that you are. And I can see that, I mean, they're just not in the same place as you are as far as their emotional intelligence. This is someone who's very, very immature and still just in this mindset of thinking that they have plenty of time, thinking that, you know, a decision doesn't have to be made. This is just someone that I wouldn't advise you to take seriously, because they're just not in a serious place in their mind, in their mindset. So I can see where some of you are going to realize you're going to have a realization about this person and pull back from them. But when you do, it does bring in a lot of relief, and it makes things feel like it's balanced again, and it's not so rocky and it's not all over the place. That's what I can see coming in for you guys. It's really gaining the balance back, taking control, and then just letting all of this go from the past. Because what's happening is like a fog is lifting off of you, like the grief and the stress is lifting off of you, Gemini. So I know it's been hard, but I can see you guys really choosing to walk away from this person, even if it's not an easy decision. But you're gonna see that you can never get them, like you can't get a hold of them, you can't get them to stand still and be stable. So I can see where you guys are tired of it and very, very defensive. Because I know that some of you are hoping that this person is going to come around and do the right thing, because I know that you would give them that chance. But I can see their energy, and they're just, I don't want you to be disappointed by this person, because that's what they're going to do. They're not going to live up to your standards. But once you do cut them off, it feels like such a relief, and like things are even again in your life. You're not going to be worried about it. You're not going to be losing sleep anymore and thinking about, what's going on with this person and their feelings. Because you guys are some of you, whoever this is for, is very, very focused on the other person. And because they're giving all their power away. But oh my gosh, just look at the way that you guys are going to take it back in it's a forceful way, but it's like showing righteous anger and really standing up for yourself and taking the power back, because you realize that this person is just, wow, this Queen of Swords keeps showing up over and over and over again. So just know that for whoever this is that's hoping to get a chance with the other one, the only way that you're going to be able to prove yourself is if you show a different side, a very mature side, and a side that is bringing balance into this person's life. Because otherwise they're just not going to take you seriously anymore, because they feel like you're treating them in such an unfair way and that they deserve so much more. You know what's funny about this though, and that I keep seeing over and over and over, is like when you cut this person off and tell them that you're moving on because you're in like this inner strength. I can see Leo's energy here as well as Sagittarius. So you guys may be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius, strong Libra energy, and Pisces is here. But it's like once you push this person away, and I don't think they've seen that side of you, of like telling them exactly what it is and what you will and will not accept. Because it's like when you turn them down, maybe for the first time ever, because I see where you just remove yourself emotionally, definitely physically and sexually, it just makes this person more driven to chase after you and to hang on to you and hold on to you. But that to me is annoying, because they should realize what they have when they have it. But not everyone is that mature. So just expect that, like when you cut this person off, that's when they come running and they're so driven. But I can see this person's intentions, and they're not chasing you from a place of regret and feeling like they lost you and not wanting to lose you. Because I have to be honest and tell you that their feelings are not that deep. There is like a self-centered reason why they're doing this. All right, Gemini. I mean, that's what I can see for you guys coming in. When you push someone away, they will chase after you. But their intentions, they're still very immature. I don't know if you'll want to give them a chance because you like seeing that this person is turning around and chasing you. But I can see that you'll just feel so much better when you put this in the past. You do. You feel like a weight is lifted off of you when you choose to do that. All right. Now let's look a little further and see what else is coming in for you guys. Let's see if we can get a different message from Spirit. All right, let's see what else is coming in for others of you. Oh, this Magician is flipping over. Let's see. Isn't that funny? Because it's a very similar message over and over again. So if you guys want to push this person away, when you do it, it's just going to make them chase right after you. Because this is someone who is not used to being turned down. This is someone who maybe not used to being turned down by you, because I can see where you've been very open with this person in the connection with them. So it's like when you take your power back the way that I could see, and this person like loses the power, essentially, what it makes them do is just watch every little thing that you do. And again, we get Pisces energy here as well. So you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. But it's funny, that's what it's going to take. Although I'm not going to say that this person's going to have a total shift in their energy. They're still very immature. But it will make them work harder towards you and towards the connection with you. I mean, it's like when you push them away, when you take the power away from this person, it makes them see that they need to work harder. And they're not going to keep their eye off you. They're still like looking at whatever way that they can watch you, they will. Whether it's doing something like, I don't know if you guys will block this person, if you'll take it to that point, because, you know, I do see the defensive energy of the Queen, and she is not playing any games. So she could do something like literally block this person on the phone. But what they're going to do is just keep rereading your messages and thinking about you and figuring out a way to watch you. They are going to be watching you. But I'm telling you, it's coming kind of from a place of ego that this person like wants to win you back. It's not from a place of deep emotion. So it's important to be aware that they are in that energy, because I can see where they make an offer as the Page of Cups, but that offer is not true. There's really no depth to it. But if this is what you guys want to do, just know that when you push them away, they are going to work harder and chase after you. I want to look further into this Six of Wands, because there's something here that feels very, very successful. So you guys may feel like that's what you wanted them to do, to try to prove to you that they care, because ultimately there is success here that stems from cutting off the connection, and it brings in balance, success and balance. But you'll know what you want to do with this person. You'll know what you want to do, but I can just tell you that their feelings are not deep, and maybe your feelings aren't either. Maybe you feel like, you know what, I just want this person to pursue me. If that's what it is, then just know that their feelings are not like, they're not offering any significant emotion. But just know that this is like a cycle, and it's something that is very short lived, like getting them to chase you. If you want it to happen as an ego boost, then I understand that, because when you push them away, they keep watching you, and that's when they'll work hard and try to find a way to do something to flatter you. So just know that this is what's here. And I don't know what you guys are going through. I know each situation is different, and I don't judge why you would want this person to turn and chase after you. But again, you just have to know that it's not coming from a place of deep emotion when they do it. It's just because there's like something with their ego, and they're not used to having the power taken away from them. Okay, Gemini, so this is what I can see coming in for you guys. I mean, ultimately, you feel like there's a relief. You feel like things are back to normal, like the balance is restored. And you do take your power back from this person, because when you push them away, it makes them cling tighter to you. And maybe that's something that you want to feel. Maybe it's something you want to feel to gain closure on the situation. But just know that if it's a very short-lived cycle with them, because it's something that you guys will keep, you'll come together, but you'll break apart again, because there's something here that's very, very unfair, feeling like it's unfair. So just don't, please, just don't have any high expectations of this person when they turn around and start to chase you because you push them away. All right, Gemini? So just know how much I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you guys have a beautiful month. Thank you for everything. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys soon.